So, the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner came out with strong words during a press briefing where he openly suggested that politics are getting in the way of the police doing their job. He said some people in power might be interfering in the police's work, especially when it comes to big, important cases that the public wants answers for. He pointed out that he was deeply worried about some decisions allegedly made by the police minister, like allegedly shutting down the special team that was created to investigate political unaliving. He made it clear that he does not agree with stopping the work of a team that was close to solving matters that have kept families waiting for justice for years. He explained that this task team had been making good progress and was almost ready to solve some of the that have shocked the nation, including cases involving well-known musicians. He said these breakthroughs could bring closure to families and communities who have been living in fear and pain. For him, this is not just about doing a job, it's about standing up for the truth and for victims who can't fight for themselves. He said he has spent many years in the police service, putting himself in dangerous situations, and he has no regrets because he chose this path to protect people. The commissioner spoke about how serious he is about his duty, saying he is ready to die for the police badge if that's what it takes to stand up for what is right. He described himself as a true policeman who has been through many dangerous situations over the years and is not afraid to face criminals head-on. So he told people listening that he will never stop fighting, even if it means risking his life, because he believes in defending South Africans from those who spread fear and crime. He wants everyone to know that telling the truth and standing against corruption and crime is worth any risk he might face. He did not hold back when he talked about how some of the people working against the police are not just criminals on the streets, but people in high positions too. He alleged that some top police officers and even politicians are deeply involved in big drug cartels, especially in places like Gauteng. He warned that this makes the fight against crime even harder because while honest police officers are out there fighting criminals every day, some of their own colleagues might be secretly working with the very same criminals. He said this is dangerous because it weakens the police from the inside and puts communities at... So before ending his speech, the police commissioner stressed how important it is to destroy drug cartels because drugs are at the heart of much of the crime in South Africa. He said that when criminals use drugs, they become braver and more violent, which leads to even more dangerous crimes. He believes that if the police can break down these drug networks completely, they can make the streets safer for everyone. While he said he is proud of the hard work police officers are doing in KwaZulu-Natal, he knows there is still a long way to go. He wants to see the police force become stronger, cleaner, and more fearless in its fight to protect ordinary people from crime and corruption.
I'm a police officer who understood the task at hand. When I joined the service, it was my resolve to make sure that I deal with criminals head on. Hence, I had chosen a career within the combating side of policing. That's what led me to work in the units that I worked for over time. Yes, I've been a provincial commissioner and I'm still a provincial commissioner, coordinating different types of policing operations in this province. And I've been involved with a lot of operations in the country in the past. But I understand that at this present moment, the war that we are facing is so serious that it deals with high-level senior officers within the criminal justice system. Therefore, it is important for us to go into a combat mode. It is important for me to make sure that I take on the enemy directly. So when you see me and you see this management and you understand that we have hard-working men and women, not only in KZN, but across the board in the country, who doesn't like crime, who doesn't like these criminals. I, fortunately, am a citizen in this country. My families are spread across different provinces. So it is my duty and the fellow police officers to protect them. So I'm not going to surrender their freedom. I'm not going to surrender their safety to anyone. So I will die for this badge. I will die for them. So I will fight this fight until the end. Wherever the end is, we will fight. We're not going to stop.